Nike React Infinity Run. Yes, this is an Infinity Run. Just because it's in a triple black, I know you've seen the white with the bit of pink, I'm rocking the triple black. It looks fresh. Let's jump into the video. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that subscribe. Head on over to our 2020 video. Get involved in that giveaway we got going on there at 1,000 subs. Let's jump into it. So this is your latest iteration of your Epic React back in 2019. This shoe has fixed a lot of the durability issues in the Epic React, gone through a ton of testing, and is a really hyped shoe. Pretty much Nike's most hyped running shoe since your next percent. This thing is going off at the moment, hence a lot of YouTube videos, not all truthful to be honest, so I'm gonna give you my opinion on it. Fits and feels really nice across the top of the foot and also your forefoot area. It's really soft, lightweight, has that Flyknit feel. It's a different Flyknit to previous Nikes, and if you pick it up, it doesn't really feel like a Flyknit to start with. Over your forefoot area, they've done a Flyknit loft. It's supposed to be a little bit more durable. It's definitely not as stretchy as your previous Flyknits, but it does lock down the foot quite nicely. Over your tongue area, you still have that traditional Flyknit, so that kind of softer, lighter, more paper thin one. It wraps around the tongue quite nicely. Does cause kind of a little bit of irritation where it wraps up just a little bit too high. Well, that's for me personally. And then you got your Flyknit, really thin kind of collar wrapping around your heel and locking you in. It doesn't really lock you in though. That's the one thing they do need to improve on this shoe. Like overall, I love the fit and feel, but your heel counter and where your lace loop ends is just all wrong. Nike need to bring the lace loop back down a little bit more, or even add in another lace loop and then probably a firmer heel counter, or just a more padded heel counter in general, because you do feel like you are moving quite a bit in the shoe. That's the one thing they haven't got right in this shoe, and there's been tons of testing with it and I don't know how anyone picked it up. So that's the one negative. That's pretty much all my negatives. Let's jump into the positives. So one, the shoe looks great. You can wear it casually, wear it to the gym, do 5Ks in it, and you're still going to be sweet all the way up to that half or even full marathon in it if you like running in Nike. Jumping into what they've improved most from the Epic React. So this shoe here is going to be a ton more durable. Added your rubber running all the way from your heel to your forefoot. One, that makes it more durable, and two, it makes it a much more stable shoe overall. So there's not as much torsion flex in the shoe, and it works. It's a nice smooth ride running from your heel to your forefoot. A lot of other YouTubers love it, like Seth. Jamie had his bird do a review on it and she seemed to love it as well. It's a great shoe so far. Your durability is going to be great in this shoe because it has a ton of rubber running all the way through, so I don't think you'll have any issues there. If we're looking at your midsole, it's that nice React cushioning that we got running all the way through, coupled with that bevel at the back. This shoe, in terms of your cushioning, it bounces back really nicely. Probably one of Nike's softest shoes I've run in personally. It feels a lot softer than your Peggy. I haven't really run too much in the Pegasus Turbo, so I can't really compare it with that, but this shoe over here feels really soft. I personally think it feels softer than the Epic React. It works, it's nice and responsive. You don't sink too much into it, but you do get that really nice bounce back. If you're just standing in the shoe, it actually feels like relatively firm, but once you start running in it, it does feel amazing. With that bevel, they've kind of moved it more towards your midfoot area. So with that, it does create that little bit more of a rocker running throughout. That's supposed to help with that injury prevention, and I think Nike have done a great job of that. If we look at your kind of your stability element in this shoe, now this is a neutral shoe. I'm sick of people saying it's a half stability shoe, half not stability shoe. It's a neutral shoe. However, it does feel stable. I get why they're saying it. It's just because they got what they call a clutch clip running around your heel. So that's an extended heel clip pretty much. So it's a firm piece of plastic running all the way around your heel, all the way up until that midfoot area. If you're someone with a wider midfoot area or a flat arch, you will feel that digging into your arch. So be aware of that. Have a look at the shape of the shoe, have a look at the shape of your foot. If you have a really wide midfoot area, this shoe won't fit you pretty much, because it is very tapered up under that arch. That does give that great support with someone with a higher arch. It does feel like it wraps up under there quite nicely. However, if your arch is flatter, this shoe will not fit as well for you. They have widened up the toe box a fair bit as well. Still, this is not a wide shoe. The reviews I've seen is making it out like the shoe's a New Balance or something. It's wider in the forefoot area, but it's still very tapered around the toes. So I even had to go up half a size from what I normally do, just so I didn't feel like my big toe was getting pushed in. So try the shoe on. Don't just listen to a review shoe saying it's wide. It's not a wide shoe. It's just how a Nike should fit. It does have that nice runner's fit around the forefoot and your midfoot area locking in quite nicely, but as I said, they do need to fix up that heel counter. But yeah, that's kind of my half rant, half not rant. Put this way, if you're enjoying Nike at the moment, you're going to really love this shoe. If you're running in a Pegasus Turbo or something, probably don't change. Stick with that. It's probably not worth buying. However, if you've been in the Epic React and you really love that shoe and you want something more durable and just a better shoe overall, grab this shoe. I do think it's one of Nike's best daily trainers they have done in quite a while. But I mean, if you're enjoying the Pegasus, probably stick with the Pegasus because it will lock in your heel a lot better. Where this, you'll notice that slipping at the back and it might irritate you a bit. Overall, this is a great shoe. It's coming in at 230 Australian dollars. So I mean, it is up there. It's a Nike though, it looks great. I'd more so put it in that lifestyle running shoe. However, if you do want to slide this into your rotation, I'll be looking anywhere in between those 5 to kind of 15 kilometer runs. Just your nice little tempo runs. A nice runner to do a few Ks in because it is going to be quite durable with all that rubber you have underneath. Still ridiculously lightweight. It feels great, hugs the foot nicely, except for that heel counter. Hope you've enjoyed this. Stay tuned for some comparisons in between this and your Epic React. If you want to know how it competes with any other shoes, hit me up in the comments. I'll do some videos on them. Got an Arahi 4 video coming up. We're going to have some stuff from Saucony coming in quite soon. So hit the subscribe, turn on the bell. Till next time, catch you later.